Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. We did have the Pro Bowl this weekend, so I guess you can say there's football, technically, although it was flag football. But shout out to CD Lamb, who had 5 receptions and 3 TDs, looking like a beast. Now, CD kind of went on about his quarterback, Dak Prescott. It doesn't seem to be like there's any beef between him and Dak Prescott. What Mama said is what Mama said. But CD is okay. Micah Parsons is okay. The Cowboys seem to be okay with Dak Prescott. Now, some news here. We know that tomorrow the Dallas Cowboys are going to be doing their internal interviews for defensive coordinator. Jerry Jones, who's gone on and said, he doesn't believe that Mike McCarthy being on the last year of his deal is a deterrent to somebody wanting to be the defensive coordinator. That seeing Dan Quinn get a head coaching job with the Commanders, that you can look at this as a springboard to getting another job. So added to the mix is Wink Martindale. Wink Martindale was the defensive coordinator for the Giants last year. His only year with them, he was basically was let go. He was defensive coordinator for the Ravens for 4 years. Ravens, of course, they've had a great defense, aggressive defense and things. And we also know that before that, he has been a linebackers coach. So maybe, just maybe, if Wink Martindale is the one who's hired, maybe Wink will understand that we need some linebackers. That would be the benefit there. I still think that Mike Zimmer has the most possibility, but here's what kind of drives you crazy. Now, you can say what you want about the job that Cliff Kingsbury did with the Arizona Cardinals, but Clab Williams, he definitely worked with Cliff Kingsbury. And this is where you can kind of say that Washington sounds like they're trying to make a play for Clab Williams. So you can look at this dynamic where you got Dan Quinn, you bring in Kingsbury as your offensive coordinator, and boom, there you have it. Maybe they're going to try and draft him. They do have the second pick in the draft, I believe. It may be they may have to trade up with Chicago to make sure that they can get that pick. We'll see where that goes. But definitely, you see Washington trying to put together as good a staff as possible and are filling in all of the pieces while we're still trying to find the defensive coordinator. Another case of where the Cowboys are way, way behind the curve. It just drives me crazy that we're always, we're the Dallas Cowboys, we're the biggest franchise, we're America's team, so we don't have to be in a hurry. God damn it, yes you do. Yes you do. You're always effing up, slow, taking your damn time. This drives me crazy. And this bullshit where Jerry Jones says, we're going to make a splash. A splash can be a belly flop, right? You can have a big fat guy belly flop, and that's going to make a hell of a splash if you know what I mean, right? Making a big splash, unless you end up somehow in a surprise move, get Bill Belichick to become your defensive coordinator. I don't know that Wink Martindale. I don't think that Mike Zimmer. I don't think Ron Rivera. I don't think any of those guys are a big splash. I just don't. I worry about this next season. Say what you will about the Eagles. And the Eagles, it's kind of funny to me, and I'll elaborate more tomorrow. But it's kind of funny to me how you guys are always denigrating Dak Prescott, but yet you went out and you got Dak Prescott's offensive coordinator. And to make it even funnier, you went out and you got Dak Prescott's quarterback coach. So are you trying to make yourself Jalen Hurts into Dak Prescott, the guy that you're always talking about? Seems like it to me. It's kind of funny if you ask me. And it's amazing how much you guys denigrated Dak Prescott and the Cowboys coaching staff and everything else, because I remember how much Philly 500 was always saying about how much better their coaching staff was than the Cowboys. But here you are hiring former Cowboy coaches. Doesn't get any better than that. And what I'll say to all of that too is, as you're thinking that this is going to be the answer and stuff, remember one thing, Eagle fans, or should I say Commanders fans. Commanders, remember when you thought Carson Wentz was the answer? Bringing in guys from other teams sometimes doesn't quite work too good for you, your division rivals, because that one certainly didn't work out too good for you. But this is the life of being a Dallas Cowboy fan. So maybe by the end of the week, we'll know who's going to be our defensive coordinator and see what's left from the toaster leavings for coaches to fill out a staff. See if we're going to keep the same defense. See if we're going to change up. Heck, I might as well put in Rob Ryan and said he's interested in coming back to Dallas to be the defensive coordinator. So, yeah, that would be another belly flop splash. Alrighty, good people. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I want y'all to remember, because shout out to Queen Bella. Queen Bella's dad he slipped, fell at home, busted his head open, got staples putting it back together, doesn't remember it happening. Things can happen in life. He's going to be okay. My thoughts and prayers are definitely with him, as well as with Bella and the family there. But understand, life is precious. Life is short. And you must make the most of it, because you only get one. And you don't know when your time is up. So be sure to tell the people you love how you feel about them. Because you might not get the chance again, good people. You really might not. And I love you guys. And God willing, somehow, some way, maybe by accident, the Dallas Cowboys get their shit together. It will truly be by happenstance. It won't be by a dedicated plan. Hopefully, I see y'all in the morning. Peace out.